Hi everyone, welcome to Module 4. So this brief video gives you an overview of the material and highlights some of the key concepts and talks you through the assignments for this week, for this module. So here's some things you need to know. This module goes into greater detail on some of the things that we introduced in Module 3. So the reading is from a different textbook and it includes 2 excerpts from chapters in that book. The first is about roles and norms in groups, and the second is about diversity in groups. These readings are posted on Blackboard in the module, and I've also created some PowerPoint slides similar to the other ones that we've been using to summarize key concepts and put those up on the module as well. So there are 2 kind of big ideas in the module. The first is that the way that groups communicate is structured by the norms the group develops and by the roles that group members play. So roles are individualized. Each person in the group plays some kind of a role. Roles can be formal, like a group leader, or they can be informal, like if someone always has good information for the group and that's what they do all the time, or if someone is a really good listener or always manages conflicts in the group. You certainly play roles in groups, and the material here can help you figure out what roles you're playing. Norms are for the whole group. These are implicit understandings of how the group works. And even if we don't talk about our norms, group members tend to understand them. Norms develop from our communication, and we enforce the norms on others. You can think about some norms for your own groups. How are people in the group supposed to act, and how do you know? What is considered rude or inappropriate? How do you know? What happens when somebody does something that goes outside of the norm? Norms can be helpful, of course, and that's why I asked you to create group guidelines in the last module to help you develop some effective norms for your group. But sometimes groups can develop ineffective or inappropriate norms, and it's up to you as a member to use good group communication skills to challenge those norms and try to make changes. The other big idea is that diversity in groups matters a lot. So it's important to acknowledge and appreciate that diversity. The reading describes lots of different ways that people have diversity in groups, right? And it offers suggestions on how groups can manage those differences ethically and productively. Diversity in groups is really great for a lot of reasons, and heterogeneous groups are often more effective than groups where everyone's the same. But diversity can also be stressful for group members, and sometimes it's hard for groups to understand and really work through issues of diversity. So hopefully the readings and the video included in this module give you some good ideas about how to recognize, celebrate, and communicate about diversity in your own group. We have another case discussion in this module where you'll apply ideas from the readings to case number 15, which is called, "On What Basis Do You Conclude That I'm a Racist?" So please know that it's case 15. We're not going chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the case study. We jump around in that book. So be sure to read the case, look at the voice thread discussion slides, and then answer 2 questions and respond to your classmates' comments just like we did in the last module. Finally, we start working on the group problem-solving project in this module, so be sure to be in touch with your group early on to understand and accomplish the tasks. There's plenty of resources in the module to help you, and I'm always happy to answer questions. So I hope you enjoy the material and activities in this module. Let me know if you have questions or comments that you need me to know about. I'm always happy to talk with you about what's going on in the class. All right? Take care.